All right, we are live. Hey, YouTube. We are playing an Odyssey 2 game with friends. Bunch of Odyssey 2 games. We got a friend over. So we are. We're just gonna start off with Out of This World.
My YouTube name is actually Shadow.
Right. Yes. Shadow.
Shadow Leader. So,
Yep.
Shadow Leader. That's my name.
We'll have link in the description. Well, if I remember. I mean, I need to get it for another video. I just need to remember the numbers. This game is very. So it is 3 is easy, right? So, the way this game works is you've got your spaceship. Pressing the action button, the joystick doesn't do anything, but the action button will give you thrust. You want to use it just right so that you land on the moon surface, and then take off again and touch up with the mothership. Why did that happen? Oh, that's weird. You want to touch back with the mothership without running out of megajoules or fuel. First person to get 10 wins. 3 is easy. And so, remember, it's the action button.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot about it.
Don't worry. Yep. And we'll play this for a little bit here. So now you want to touch up with the, there we go, 1 point for me. Now, if you land right perfectly without crashing, you get an extra 50 megajoules. So remember, you land first and then touch up with the other guy. You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
And it costs, I forget how many, but it costs a bunch to repair yourself. Ah, dang it, we're gonna have to restart the game. Neither of us can move. Yay, a point for Alex. Oops. 2 points for Alex. Oh wait, I didn't land first, did I? No, I didn't.
You didn't.
Did you land?
Yeah, I did. No! Oh, dang it. Come on.
Okay.
Now I can't move.
Nope. Let's try again. And then we'll up the difficulty. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not an extra 50 megajoules. Dang it. That sometimes happens. It is, let me just see here really quickly, because I'm, remembering the number wrong. Instruction manual. This says rockets. So each lander will start its mission with 50 megajoules. So they start with 50. If a soft landing is achieved for the first descent, up to 20 megajoules of energy are added. Right, so it's 20. Oops. Didn't hit it in time. Good job. And you know, the thing that makes this game kind of tense is sometimes the other person's run out of megajoules, and so now it's up to you to keep the game going. As much as you want to win, oops, it's no longer about that, it's about you keeping the game going.
Yeah.
I'm also sometimes, let's see if I can pull one of these off here. Yes! You can, if you get good enough, you can do that. Just know when it's coming and take off.
Darn it. Well, you get the win for this one.
Maybe, we'll see. Probably.
Frankly.
Yeah. All games like this are just fun. They don't necessarily have like the replayability of modern games, but back in the day they were so much fun and they're all you had. And now I didn't have this growing up, but it's just a lot of fun.
I have totally entirely crashed.
We're tied.
No, he gets the point for this one.
Wait.
No, you don't.
Wait till you see the hardest difficulty. Even I crash on that one.
Looks like Caleb's winning.
I am. So, whoops, that was bad.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Nope. So I'm gonna say we go up one difficulty level. Because, I mean, nobody's gotten to 10 yet, but we don't have to. That's just when it says. We want to do, so...
Like, well, no one has to, as long as it's like one
Yeah.
person's higher than the other.
Yeah. So that was the moon. So now we're going to move to Mars. Let me see. So let me really quickly read because this is interesting. So, first of all, press 3 for lunar gravity. Easiest. The moon is less than half the diameter of Earth. Press 2 for Martian gravity. Harder. Mars' diameter is about half that of Earth. And then press 0 for Jupiter's gravity. Most challenging. Jupiter's volume is equal to 1,319 of Earth's, and its mass is 2.5 times that of all other planets combined. So, let me know when you're ready. And we're going to go... Wait, they said 2, right? 3 and 2. Right, because 1 is the dumbest game ever. So, let's see. I'll wait till you're done with that message, and then we'll go. I play this game on easy mode when I'm playing, but usually it's easy, and then I play hard, like, for just a little bit to show people that it's so hard that it's almost, like, not fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And then after that, I will let you try out the one game on the other side of the cartridge, which, for you guys YouTube, I'm going to be playing this game in the future quite a bit as we try and beat the highest score that is, like, the score that you get if you're trying. So, 2, here we go. Oops. Yay! Oh, let's just... Dang it.
None of us were paying attention.
I was a little bit distracted because I just want to move this over so we get that side of the screen a little better. Adjust my setup here. There we go. Ooh. Can I get a win? Dang it. I thought I'd have a win watching inside of the camera streaming. Let's go. Number 2 again. And I mean, it is noticeably like a little bit difficult if you really pay attention. Oh. Ha. I just remembered I gotta show you something. Watch this. Here we go, watch this. You just keep going up, you crash on the bottom. So, 19 and 22. I don't think I'll make it unless I do a straight shot up. Come on, Alex. Nope. Okay, it's up to me. Let's see if I can do this. Come on. No. Okay. Try 2 again. We want to actually get at least 1 point on 2. And then we'll go on to the hardest difficulty and try and get a point there. I think I got this one. Oh, he's gotten 1 on 2. There we go. So we'll go until both of us are dead. And then we'll move on to Jupiter gravity. Yay, you got a point. We're tied.
I didn't do it in time. Oh well. Oh, still. Roll at this.
Yeah, it does take a bit of getting used to. I mean, any game kind of does, but wait till we bust out some of the other games. So,
Of course, you got it.
if you do it just right, you can. I don't know about this difficulty, but I know on easy mode, you can get, because it gives you 20 extra, so you can get a 70 megajoules total. because you only drain so much from your 50. Or no, it's 60, I think, is max. I'm not sure. That was bad. I forget how many it eats if you crash.
10.
But hey. Right, 10, yeah.
Or 9.
No, it does eat some if you crash. You know what I just realized? I'm at 7, so someone might actually get to 10. We'll see what happens if you win. But I'm disabled here, so Alex has a chance. No.
Had a chance.
8.
I had a chance.
Yep.
No, gee, even from that far up, you crash.
Okay. I've got one more point left, and I win the game. Oh, I crashed.
I couldn't even press action, so like it wasn't doing anything.
It could be a little bit finicky. They could need a little bit of work. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're not going. Oh no, no, no. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, get ready for. We said yes, Jupiter's gravity, the hardest level ever. See if someone can even make it up to the ship with this many left. Let's see. I'm gonna do a straight shot. Oh, he almost had it. Yes. Okay, let's see if I can actually make a landing. Landing's the tricky part with this one.
Yeah.
This is difficult.
Oh, come on, I almost made it straight shot. Yeah!
You got it.
I dropped into it.
Oh, I landed. Yay, we landed. Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. So, I'm going to move us on to the other game on the cartridge. It's a single player game, so you want to take my controller because the right one is the dominant one. And I need to read the, so I'm going to read the other one. Re-entry, we'll skip, I'll read you sometime, guys, the blurb for that one. But, helicopter rescue. This daring helicopter rescue mission is a race against time. You have only 2 minutes to save as many people as possible from impending disaster at the Doomsday Hotel. It takes precision flying to get your chopper into position and board the survivors. Sync sound action, digital scoring, on-screen digital timer, realistic flight control. 1 or more players, which I think means like you just take turns. A lot of them means that. But, so just press 1, you're in control, at the controls of the helicopter rescue ship Daredevil. Your mission, rescue as many people as you can from the Doomsday Hotel at the left side of the screen. You have only 2 minutes until disaster strikes. The timer is at the bottom of the screen. The number of people you rescue will appear automatically at the lower right of the screen. Fly the helicopter using the right hand control. Press the joystick forward. So it's basically joystick movement to move around. Fly the helicopter over the figure waiting for you on the roof of the hotel. Then you push the action button to lower the rescue basket when the person is in the basket. Release the action button. Then push it again to bring it back into the helicopter. Important safety features. The helicopter cannot move if the basket is lowered. The basket cannot be lowered if the helicopter is moving. When the basket containing the survivor is safely in the chopper, fly to the rescue pad at the far right of the screen, and then you drop them onto the pad. Go.
How do you...
Wait, unless you have the wrong... Oh, wrong controller.
Right, yeah, you said right. I was the one, I had the right controller.
Oops. I'm thinking I was right, because usually I am right, but no.
You usually are, but no, I'm the right.
Yeah, so... This is to get a hang of it round, and then he'll do 1. Now, here's the thing with this game. I'm going to tell you right now that this game, if you just leisurely play it, you'll get 6 points pretty much every single time. If you try really, really hard, you'll get 7 points every single time, except for once. After playing this game for hours, you need to drop it on the white thing, not the black thing. So you have to raise him back up and move over. But if you spend hours and hours at this game like me, then you can get to be 1 pixel away from 8. Somewhere I have a photo of that. And, oh, it does go all the way down. There's one person. Let's go for another one. Remember, you raise the basket back up and go again. This game is one of the not so great games on the Odyssey 2. I haven't played all of them, so I don't know if it's the worst game yet. The problem with this is that it's a timed game, and there's not really anything to keep you having to like, dodge or anything. It's just get the pattern down.
Oh yeah. I was gonna see if I can lower it, but I can't.
Yeah, you can get lower, but don't go too low or you crash, and then you also lose points too.
Yeah, dang it. Well, this is just to get the hang of it. Right?
This is just to get the hang of it round. We'll go one more round, and then after that, then I will show you what a master can do, which is really anybody if they spend not too much time. So you can lower and improve your speed of the drop rate by lowering down. Come on, get one before the timer's up. Yay. So, one more round for Alex, then I'll go and we'll move on to something more exciting than a helicopter game that just stops with the helicopter blades spinning.
Ah, whoops. I didn't mean to lower it. I meant to lower the basket.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I lowered the helicopter.
And it's important to note that the helicopter moves faster than the basket does. So, you know, I mean, just saying, closer you get to the pad, a little bit easier. There's like pixel perfect movement that will probably get you 8. I haven't mastered that yet. I'm usually a little more cautious. Like I said, 1 pixel literally away from 8. But, no, yeah, I don't know. You're getting it. But overall, you would say it's not a very exciting game, wouldn't you?
No, like definitely not.
I mean, I think it's cool, though, that they were able to make the helicopter look like it's turning like it does. I think that does kind of look cool for the graphics of the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get why Atari won.
Yeah.
I mean...
The big thing for Atari winning is they had more games. The Odyssey 2 has a physical keyboard. Some games have you actually, like, typing in a high score. It's not saved. But it was something that was a little bit too far ahead of its time. And they didn't have a lot of people making games for them, and that's why they won. The other problem with the Odyssey 2 is it couldn't handle complicated games like the Atari could. Like, so, you guys, there's a video coming out where you'll see it again. You can go look at my old videos, look at pictures of it. But look up the Odyssey 2 chess module, which I'll show here in just a second. So we got 4 that time. So imagine this. If you wanted to play chess on the Odyssey 2, you have a piece that's this big that you sit on top all fancy like, and then you plug a cartridge wired into that. And that gives you the extra space required. But also, there's one game that's a Super Cobra. It's like a helicopter side-scrolling game where you've got missiles and machine guns and stuff like that. The problem with that game is, every once in a while when it's time to load the new screen, since this wasn't very good at side-scrolling, the whole game would freeze, and then you would go like this. Do, 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 do. And it would move over to the next screen. When it's supposed to be a side-scroller. So, let me see this controller, and I will show you what a master of this game can do. Whoops. That was not intended. Could be a little bit closer. I don't want to be too close. But you really... Yeah, you really have to get perfect timing if you want to get 8. Because, like I said, 7... come on, go. If you really... It's been a while since I played, so I'm probably a bit rusty. But 6 is if you play it long enough and then you just hop down and you just kind of do it without really thinking. 7 is if you try hard, and 8 is like the holy grail of this game that I don't think anybody has ever gotten. But then also, like, who in their right mind would want to, you know, like, if you got this, you'd probably play helicopter back in the day, and then be like, that's, unless you really liked helicopters, you'd be like, that's boring, I'm just gonna go play Out of This World and see if I can touch down with the mothership from outer space. That's where you have to hit it. Like that, you have to hit that perfect pixel every single time if you want to get 8. I'm assuming. I'm not positive on this because, I mean, it's been years since I played this, but I did literally, before I was live streaming these games, I literally spent hours, and then I got 1 pixel away from 8. And I think here, I know I'm going to get probably 6. Also, go look up, dang it, what's the name of the review channel that I like that did Odyssey games back in the day?
I don't know.
I can't think of the name now. Oh, yeah, Classic Game Room. That guy, I think he's used language once or twice, a little bit of funny. Boring game, moving on. But he did a review of this game, and he would get 6 quite often. We're gonna save our ears here. So, this next game is a absolute blast. 2 players at once, again, not competing against each other. So, let's see here. We're gonna slot the cartridge in, power up the system. We want, really quickly, a refresher for myself too. So, there's 2 positions on the ship, and we're trying to rescue those guys. They are, here's the blurb: Freedom Fighters. You command a starship of the Earth Federation Rescue Fleet. Your mission is to free your captured comrades from the Pulsar Empire's deep space confinement crystals. They are guarded by Pulsar warships, which attack you with constellations of hunter-killer drone missiles. Unique space conflict simulation. One-hand control activates conventional space drive. The other warps your craft through hyperspace. Advanced digital scoring with memory displays player's name and score as well as current player's score. Full sync sound action. Any number can play. And this is what the crystal confinement chambers are supposed to look like. So it's basically like a really clear ice cube that your astronauts trapped in. They're floating around in space until you save them. So, do you want to do conventional drive or do you want to do warp drive?
Warp.
Okay. So let me see. You free player 2 uses the right hand control, which activates your ship's hyperspace. So you're going to be hyperspace. I'm going to be regular. Oh, and this has different modes. We want the normal mode 1. So I'll explain as we play. So don't do anything just yet. Oh, come on. Whoops, we need a little more volume here so we can actually hear what we're doing. Okay, so I had a lot of fun playing this game at a party with my friends. So the hunter-killer drones are the ones that come after us, the yellow things. Oh, go warp, go right. No, not the button, and that's the wrong direction. You'll get the hang of it. So they shoot out the tiny white missiles at us, and we want to rescue the purple spaceships. Why is 20 the high score default? That's weird. You can also hold it down, and you have control of the cannon too, but it's safe to have one person work the cannon. So let's give you a sample of the hyperdrive. Go ahead and use your hyperdrive. Hyperdrive works left and right. It takes a bit to slow down, so if you let go, you'll see... yeah, let go of the hyperdrive now. You see it takes a second to slow down. So the big thing with the hyperdrive is, let me show you what... If I go, I can't go off the screen, but it moves us out of the way. So basically, I'm going to fly the ship normal and shoot the spaceships, and then when one of those purple things come up, your job is to kind of help me go after it. Oops. And rescue our astronaut.
What are the white things?
Missiles. And the enemy ships are the yellow stars. Oh.
Darn it, my fault.
Yeah, don't worry. But that was the fun thing too, was like who crashed the ship. Because at my this was years ago at a party with friends. It was we'd take turns. Different duos were good at it. So yeah. And both of us have control up and down, but if he does up and down, it's going to start the hyperdrive and we're going to turn green. You can also play this one player if you want to, and then you'd be both positions on the ship. Let me tell you, that's hard. If you had a different controller, that would work. So what I did once is I took one controller and I taped it on top of the other one. Let's try and get one rescue here. Come on. The problem too is when I'm playing a lot of times, what I end up doing is I just keep on shooting, and then, oh, there's an astronaut, and I blow him up, like that.
You just blew up the guy.
Yes, like I was just saying. Okay. And then also, if you ever see that we're stuck, if I'm in a corner, then you can move us out of the way, too. Oh, go after him. Yay, we saved one! And they're like 20... Oh, go after him. No, dang it, he flew off the screen. And they're like 30 points each. No, other way. Okay.
My fault.
Don't worry, yeah. Ah! Go right. That's left.
Sorry. Hey, I got a guy, though. There was a guy there.
Yeah.
I was going the right direction for it to get a guy.
Oh! We got him. Yay. Okay. Like, go to the right. Yeah. Like that. There we go. Oh, dang it, we missed that one. Yay! Ah! No, other way, dang it, we missed him. We lost him. I don't know. Yay, we got him.
That was pure accident, but good enough.
Dang it. So now, I really quickly want to see, there was one more mode that I'm going to pull up. Reset. They also have, like, numbers in the scorebook so that you can see whatever. Evasion mode, 2-player version. Reset, press 0 on the numeric keyboard. Your lasers are now inoperative. You are entirely dependent on your talents for evasion action. Player 1 uses left-hand control, same as normal. And the longer you can evade pulsar warships and their drone mines, the higher your score. So it's game modes. So, no lasers. We just fly into our people to save them. And that's it. Just evasion skills here. Which is actually somewhat easier, I think, if you think about it, because you're not trying to keep them down.
Somewhat easier so you don't actually shoot the guy.
Right, yeah, because you're not trying to line up with them and then shoot them. Ah.
Darn it!
Part of that was me, probably, too. I was doing up and down some. Oh, you know what I forgot is...
Right.
You can type in your name into high score. Oh, yeah, high score. High score of 51, actually. That's pretty good. So yeah, the keyboard was ahead of its time. There was even a programming one where you could learn to program. I don't have that one yet. That one's kind of rare. Oh! Chess module is rare, too. Dang it. That was me.
Because I didn't even...
Yeah.
I didn't even get the drive on, so... I didn't even need the drive for that. Would you look at that?
Nope. Ah. Yeah, and you guys should hear button mashing there. They completely inoperable. More points for the longer you stay alive. Let's move us to the right so we get out of the way of these things. Alright, sorry, left, I mean, yeah. I need to remember which way's which. Ah, dang it.
Hey, high score 68 now.
Oh, after it. Yay. Oh,
No,
on the way.
we missed it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Dang it.
That might have been my
So,
fault.
I'm going to... Where did I put the... Oh, here's the remote. I'm going to pop in another game. We'll go, like, one more game. Let me find... And I'm actually going to... So I'm going to grab a few and let you decide for the last game. And then
Okay.
we'll wrap things up here. There are... So, let's do... You can tell he's a gamer when that's his sound.
Yeah, I
I
don't
want
know.
to say Zelda, right?
Zelda, yeah, I don't even know if the camera heard it. Might have.
I heard it, so it probably did. Phone probably heard it. So, we have Thunderball, which is pinball. We can play a version of Brick Breaker that's unique. We can play Invaders from Hyperspace. We got a racing game. We also have Showdown in 2100 AD. Anything sound cool? Or there's Take the Money and Run, but that game is like stupid boring. Actually, it's even worse than Helicopter.
Alexander, you need to be upstairs. Alexander, you need to be upstairs. Hi.
That's a cool message tone.
Yeah. That's the voicemail, actually.
Oh.
I mean, I could make it my message tone. You need to be upstairs.
Yeah.
No, my message tone is actually, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Total Zelda. I'm a total Zelda gamer.
Yeah.
Fan.
So what do you want to do? Pinball, racing, fun brick breaking game where one person's replacing bricks on you. We've got some fighting games like with tanks or or airplanes and submarines.
Let's try the tank.
Okay. Tank one is Lotus of Funness. So, let's see. This is the one game that, like, you actually, like, legit need to look at the manual because there are so many options on there. It covers most of the keyboard. Okay, your volume back up here. Pull up the manual. Like, look at all those options for different playing fields. So, basically, we've got tanks, right? They can move around. One mode has, and actually, there's somewhere in here, so, let's see, the screen will automatically display. Electronic tanks are programmed to simulate the operation of real tanks. A remarkable degree of velocity. A real tank is turned by slowing down one treads and speeding up the other. Your electronic tank is turned the same way. So basically, it's shoot each other with the amount of time whoever has more points wins. One mode, wherever you're pointing, you're going to shoot. The other mode, you have guided missiles. So the missile is always going forwards, and then you can steer it left and right. Like this. So you want guided missiles, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then the final thing, too, is we got different things that represent different terrain. So we can do just an open, empty map. We can do one that has, when you're attacking, many kinds of tank engagements where possible. You can play over open country. You can play over hilly terrain signified by barriers, which neither tanks
Well, I chose the game. You should choose the terrain.
Okay. So if I'm choosing the terrain, then I'm going to play over mountainous terrain with more complex barriers, which stops everything. Oh, and also don't touch the white X's because those are mines. Doesn't matter whose side you're on. So we want L. for the complex barriers for their first round. Actually, go ahead and touch the L key on the membrane keyboard. Okay. See if I can get my skill back. Nope, I lost my skill. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while, so... come on. Oh, so close. And you can't shoot through them either, so you... Oh, dang it, we're not doing very good, but the guided missiles are the tricky part. Because they're always moving forwards, that's the tricky thing. And also, you have a limited number of ammo, so it will start turning colors when you're running out. Dang it. I think I got it this time. Dang it, nope. Dang it. I used to be, like, so good at this. But we're talking not playing for... There's also lining up for a straight shot, too, like something like this. Oh, I'm out of ammo. So you have to hit me.
Ah, totally.
Here, I'll let you... I don't know. I'll let you get one.
I can't even move
And once you get hit in line, so he won, we're going to go again and see if I can actually execute the moves right this time. I need to... So, and touching the walls does nothing. Whoops. Dang it. Almost had it. Dang it. It also moves so fast, too.
No, like, to the fact, I think that's probably because I
Oh, I was so close. I almost had him. Oh! Ah! Why did I shoot the wall? Because I didn't notice where I was shooting, because you turn your tank at the same time. No, I'm out of ammo again. He's probably also turning colors, too. See if we can do this just right. Yeah, you have to turn it like... Start even turning before you get to the corner. Like, that's closer. Let's try again. Can I get one this time? Oops. You know what? Oh, it doesn't stop it if you hit the mine, okay. Which makes sense, because the mine would be underground, so why would it stop here?
what is doing that? Perfect. I mean, right about now.
So close.
Turn on, not even turning. Ah, turn the wrong way.
Ah, that was so close. Whoops.
Why did I even turn it then?
I'm out of ammo again. I shoot faster than you, apparently. There's a point for you, just crash into the mine. Might as well. Here. Have another one. And another one. Oops. My bad. That wasn't intentional. That was not intentional. What I'm actually trying to do is...
Oh, I could almost just hit my mines. Just make it so we don't have any mines whatsoever.
And then you get all the points. 4 to be exact. Now, hit me.
Why didn't that hit you?
So close.
I have so much ammo.
At this point, once you start trying to move out of the way, That's the other thing too that made this game hard for my mom, is that movement is dependent on where you're facing. So, let's see if I can get it this time. Oops. Oops, that was not intentional. That one was legit not intentional. Finally got it. You know what? I'm gonna try something fancy. Dang it. Wow.
Ah, move!
This is just the best strategy for me at this. Nope.
You missed me.
Too early or too late. But I used to be able to snake them right around and... Dang it. Okay. Oh, I'm out of ammo again. Wow, I really use up my ammo fast. Okay, I'm gonna let him see if he can get some hits on me with his missiles or however he wants to. That should be an easy one, I would think, but nope. Or... Oh.
Ah, why didn't I turn? Nope, turn the wrong way. I'm gonna be out of ammo soon.
Hasn't started turning colors yet. You'll see it like be a reddish color. I think I know what you're doing. You're moving in for a straight one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna let him have it. Because neither of us are good, so...
Like, I've never even played this game before, so...
Yeah. Come on, do an actual straight one and then turn it.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Because I'm
I suck
wrong
at turning.
direction. Turn left. There we go. You got one. Wrong direction.
And too late. Nah! Why is that still too late? Jing.
So we'll do one more of this and we'll switch the other game on the cartridge and wrap it up. But I want to do this time, we're going to do, so we're going to do nothing on the map but guided missiles. This gives you plenty of room to snake them around and do magic. You got
almost
one.
hit me.
Yeah, I did.
I was moving at the same time.
But you can do that. The other thing too, once you have someone, like mostly straight shot, then it's like really easy to keep hitting them and just keep on hitting them. Most apparent with the cannon, you just like sit there and keep shooting and they barely have time to move out of the way. Oh, I'm out of ammo again. Wow, why do I just go ham with my ammo? You're like the more conservative.
Yeah, pretty much.
You would probably choose maybe like, I don't know, a shotgun or a pistol. Well, I would just be like, give me that machine gun.
Yeah.
So go ahead and see how much ammo you have left, see if you can hit me. And I will actually try and dodge this time.
I almost hit you.
You almost did. But then I dodged it.
Stick around.
You know, I've never actually found out what happens if you go on top of the other. So.
Now you're trying.
Now I'm just trying to. Oh, nothing, that's right.
Either I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, you ran out of ammo. So, the other game on the cartridge really quickly is Subchase. And this is the numbers one, so... basically, it's gonna be this. One of us is the submarine, the other one is the ship. You can move up and down. You're always moving forwards. We're moving opposite directions. You can speed up, or you can go a little bit slower with the left and right. Move up and down. Action button is either your missiles or yeah, I guess they're both called missiles or torpedoes. So we can have guided missiles with the rear launch pattern, unguided missiles with the rear launch pattern, or guided missiles with forward launch pattern. I think guided rear launch pattern is the easiest, so I'll let you pick.
Guided rear launch pattern.
So we want number 1. Well, no. So it looks like I'm the sub. No, I think.
You're the ship.
Well, yeah, and you don't want to hit those ships in the middle. Oh no, I'm the plane. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to hit those in the middle, otherwise you lose a point. Like that. But I had no points to begin with, so no biggie.
And I just try to dodge. That's all.
Yeah, well, you can shoot at me too. You want to try and hit me. Almost got him. Yay, also your missiles wrap around the screen too. Dang it. And the sounds on this thing are just like so cool.
Darn it.
Hey, at least you have no points because you haven't lost. Oh, you got one. Now you really don't want to hit him. Or maybe I'll hit one.
You'll hit one if I hit one?
No, maybe. Oh, no. I was going to say maybe I would hit one and then you would be winning.
I suck at this game anyways.
And it's been years since I played it, so it's like me getting used to it. Ah, dang it. Oops, bumped the camera. That was so close. Drove right into it. I don't know, do you drive a submarine? Or is it like pilot a submarine? I know you steer a boat. So what is the proper word for like moving the submarine around? You fly a plane, drive a car, maneuver a submarine. Steer, yeah. I wonder if you say
I think I've become more like my jet. I can't talk and play at the same time.
that does sometimes happen too. Or actually, what about if you cow a submarine? Because you know a steer is a type of cow. Oh, that was me. I hit one because I had 6 and now I've got 5. 12 seconds left, Alex. Get another one in.
Yeah, if you keep on dodging.
You got one. So, okay, here's how we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna pull up that game once more with the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up that game with the unguided missiles so you see, because I mean you'll see it's a lot harder. And these are rear launch pattern too. And these, remember, these aren't, so this is just perfect timing. It's like, this is like nigh to impossible. We're gonna get, I hit that ship. You know, I was just thinking, sometimes I say something like, you know, eat your sandwich, or your sandwich will eat you. So I was thinking, sink the submarine, or the submarine will sink you, which that one actually works. That one actually makes perfect sense in normal. Woohoo! That was probably just luck. My new strategy, just hold the button down and hope that you don't hit anything you didn't mean to. Which actually I did hit one.
You hit one.
I hit one earlier too, but I think it didn't play the sound because
You had no point.
well, no, because it will play because I was holding down shoot.
Oh, that one was so close to hitting.
Yeah, I think it was because the shoot happened right at the moment that it hit, and so it didn't play the sound. Like, I'm gonna test that theory here. So if I slow down really slow, I'm gonna try and hit that other one. Oh yeah, did you see how my shot came right after I hit the ship?
Yeah.
So it's because it didn't have enough sound memory to play both sounds at once. And that's what they had to do a lot of times back in the day. I don't know how... I'm actually curious, how many voices does the Odyssey 2 have? And now, for those of you not familiar, voices means how many sounds it can play at once. So more voices means more musical notes. So a lot of times old video game musicians, what they would do is they would play sounds like... Oh, is that intentional? I hope not, yeah.
That was totally...
I just wanted to make sure. I mean, if you wanted to give me a point, sure. But... Oh, I hit one.
think you hit a ship.
I did, yes, because I have 0 now. But, so... They would quickly switch between the voices that the speaker was playing.
No, this doesn't look like a submarine. It looks like a boat.
It actually does, but then you gotta kind of see that it's like under the water, because you see how there's the sky and the water, and so that there's that purple ship floating on the water, and that other ship, whatever they are. That's not purple, that's a red color on the Odyssey 2. Or you can have it be any colors you want if you change the colors of your TV. I usually try and have them look like the manual did. So, Alex wins. So for the final, this is going to be the last game. We're doing one round of this game. This game is a game that is... Okay, yeah, it's going to be Thunderball. So it's a little bit different, but I mean, you played some pinball here and there, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, this is pinball. So basically, it's like... I think it's a game that both of us will be a little bit easier for us to do. So we'll end with one round. Oh, got it. Thank you.
There goes the camera.
You got it perfect. We'll end with one round of Thunderball. That sound. That beautiful sound. Yeah, let's see. Let's get... No, should I just... I don't know. We'll have to do... Yeah, we'll do that one. Beautiful sound. There we go. So...
Actually, we're both in the picture now. You just might be...
Yeah, which is... I was kind of mainly focusing on him because he's not on my channel. You guys have seen my face a million times.
Yeah, well, it's all good. I mean, if you do, you know, kind of switch up and see my channel and subscribe to my channel, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Because I do gaming. I do vlogs every so often, but most of the times I'm a gamer. So I do games. I'm in the moment trying to do StarCraft and Warcraft.
Look at these two cool graphics. They make the game look cooler. I'm looking for points. So, yeah, you get 6 for hitting those. Wait, oh no, numbers, right? That's the numbers. So 1, 2, and 3, 4 are the backfield bonus bumpers. Those you really have to shoot it from the middle of the flippers to get it. 8 and 9 are the roving rebounds. Those are the ones that move back and forth. 8 and 9 right there. They give you no points. Then the 6, 7, 10, and 11, 12 and 13 are thumper bumpers. 100 points unless red, 500 points when red, and the bonus box randomly between 720 and 1350 each time hit. And I think it's their version of like a launcher. And then bonus score is added each time you hit. Backfield bumpers 1, 2, 3, and 4 are restored, and play continues when the round ends. We want... so also, you get a pick. We have normal or slow. Yeah, so do you want... where's that?
This is the number pad. Alright,
Well, these are numbers for picking which game mode. Where is normal game mode? Or Press 7. So right, 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the for normal, or for a slow motion game. So do you want normal or slow motion?
Normal.
Okay. So we'll just do normal, 2 players. The one thing too, this isn't necessary to know, but the game doesn't reset the colors. So like if you change one of the objects to the red color and then it's my turn, it's still going to be red. Not that I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but and I believe you go first. And you hold. Oh wait. So before you launch, oh you got it. So when you're going to launch, I forgot to mention this. I'll demonstrate it on my turn. So launching is done. So what you do is you hold the down thing, and it's going to beep. It will, and so it's my turn now. So I'm going to go. So when you hold down, it will beep up to 5 times, and that corresponds to a different amount of like pulling back the plunger on a real pinball machine, and it will automatically shoot at 5. So you can kind of pick how hard to launch it. Don't go that hard. Oops. Okay, your turn. So down is launch, remember? Oh, and the flippers move back and forth too. And you just launched it like the littlest bit, which is okay.
I really don't care.
Yeah. I mean, on a real pinball table or a better simulated pinball table, it does help because you're trying to go for certain point things and stuff like that. On this one, it's just gimmick at that point. But you see what I mean about that spinny thing basically being like a launcher?
Yeah.
Oh hey, you got one of the backfield bumpers. Yay. So this is...
Don't beat that.
I'm going to launch all the way. There's the highest launch. No. Okay. Yeah, your turn. Yeah, I am.
There we go.
Yeah.
Did that on purpose.
And I do find it's usually better to launch at least one beep. But we'll go for a full launch again. All 5 beeps. I got back to the bumper. Come on. Also, if you watch closely, it's weird to see like when the ball actually gets hit, because it kind of like goes halfway through the flipper before it bounces up again. But sadly to say, this is actually a little bit better than the pinball game I tried to make back in 2012. That pinball game is not very, very good.
So far, I'm winning.
Yes, you are winning.
I guess I'm just good at pinball.
Yeah, if it was an actual pinball game, is Microsoft Pinball Arcade, emulated out of real pinball machines. Man, I haven't played that in a while. So much fun.
I like the I don't know. It was in like 2000. It was like the XP 2000 or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're thinking of Space Cadet Pinball.
Uh-huh.
Space Cadet Pinball is fun. Did you ever try and actually get, like, the goals achieved?
Yeah, I did.
I tried. So...
I had the hardest time doing it, though. Like, I mean, I'm pretty good at pinball, as you can see, but I just had the hardest time doing the missions, because the missions are hard enough.
They are really hard. You know, and I used to think that it was all about just smash game over. So let's see who won. You did. But... hey, at least we both have the same number of digits on our score.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, that's it. A lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in whatever's next.